Here's the Recon Bolt lineup for a site. All you have to do is center your character with this line here, hug the close wall, aim at the tip of this leaf here, follow the top of the leaf until you reach this gap, aim at the top of the gap, and shoot a double charge bolt.
Revealing area. There they are.
Here's the Recon Bolt lineup to scan the front side of B. To do this, hug this corner here, turn around and look up until the bottom left tip of your UI is aligned with the top right corner of this light brown texture seen toward the bottom of the screen, and shoot a double charge Recon Bolt. This lineup is useful for scanning players close left as well as close right of the front side of B, especially if some players on the enemy team tend to play close angles outside of B garage and can give you and your teammates some peace of mind when pushing out of B garage into B site. Here's a very simple Recon Bolt lineup for mid-vent that's typically more effective if used toward the beginning of the round. Center your character with this line here, then aim up at this marked spot here on the left end of this short line here, and shoot a full charge single bounce bolt. This lineup is especially useful when getting information on the player with an operator, since it's much harder to react to without the player opening themselves up to getting picked from ramen, so they'll often back up into safety and shoot it after it's scanned them once or twice. Here's a Recon Bolt lineup that's useful for retaking B site. Hug this wall, then aim up so you can follow the wall until these two corners meet. Aim a little to the right of the top right of this sign here. Start charging your Recon Bolt, jump, and shoot a single charge bolt.
Area. Found them.
Here's a Recon Bolt for default on B site. To do this, jump up here, align this marked spot on the bottom left corner of this white box here. With the bottom left corner of this sign here, hug the wall behind you, aim at the bottom left corner of this sign, and shoot a double charge Recon Bolt.
Revealing area. Found them.
Here's a Recon Bolt for all of upper mid-vent. Walk into this corner here, align these two corners with each other until when you're standing up you cannot see the frog in mid. Hug the wall behind you, align the top of this circular metal piece with a darker line here, then aim up until you're aligned with both the top of this white texture here and the darker line at this marked spot.
Right here.
And shoot a full charge single bounce Recon Bolt. The upside of this is the Recon Bolt lands in a spot that doesn't allow players to stand right around the corner near the ropes without having to go into lower vent. Here's a simple Recon Bolt for clearing A ramps. Hug this corner here, aim at the top right of this billboard, and shoot a full charge single bounce Recon Bolt. This will reveal everything in the immediate area of the Recon Bolt in A ramps, but will not reveal players crouching behind the box on the left side of ramps going in toward heaven. Here's the Recon Bolt lineup for A site and Catwalk. Stand on the top of the front left corner of this pebbles box here. Center your character with this corner here. Aim high enough above the bushes to have your bolt land somewhere around this marked spot, and shoot a full charge Recon Bolt.
Revealing area. Found them.
Jump up here, aim at this vertical line here, align the top of your charge bar with the vent's floor, and shoot a full charge double bounce Recon Bolt to scan players in front of the tall box in mid-bottom, as well as much of the rest of mid-bottom. Here's a simple but effective retake arrow for A tower. Peek out from here into A tower as little as you can, and then shoot an arrow at the top inner frame of the left side of the ramp's entrance into tower to scan most of the inside of tower and some of upper ramps. Here's the Recon Bolt lineup for Ramen from B Tower. It's quick and simple to set up, just like the corner of this box here. Aim at this wire here and go all the way to the left until you reach this satellite dish here. Go slightly down the curve of the satellite dish until you reach this marked point here. Aim slightly out to the right and shoot a full charge bolt.
There they are.
Here's a recon bolt lineup for the A side box, mainly for retaking sight. Hug this corner between the wall and the bench here. Align your crosshair with the edge of the right side of this thick white texture. Aim down until your crosshair is just above the top of this wall, and shoot a full charge single bounce bolt. When considering when to use this recon bolt, keep in mind how relevant the information will be to your teammates, whether they're looking for openings to retake A, or they aren't close enough for the information to be useful yet. Here's a recon bolt lineup for scanning enemies close to a sage wall that your teammate has placed on the mid-top platform. First, look for this small black square on the wall here, align it with the corner of this wall here, hug this wall behind you, follow this line horizontally left until your crosshair is at this spot here, between the corners of these two walls, and shoot a full charge single bounce bolt.
There they are.
This recon bolt is mainly useful for getting information on players as they push into sight from garage. To do this, look at the wall here, aim above the letter B, then move left until you reach the corner of the wall, and then finally shoot a full charge recon bolt. Here's the recon bolt lineup for B Lobby from the Catwalk. Look for the second image of a dinosaur on this wall. Center yourself with a marked point on screen, hug the wall, aim up at the tip of this metal piece here, and shoot a single charge bolt.
Revealing area. Found them.
Here's a recon bolt lineup for behind where players typically stand in a lobby. Hug this wall and center your character on this line here, then aim horizontally along this line until your crosshair is close to this marked spot here, and finally jump and shoot a double charge bolt.
Found them.
Here's a recon bolt lineup for A lobby. Hug this wall and center your character on this line here, aim for the top of this vertical piece of metal here within a good margin of error, and shoot a full charge bolt.
Revealing area. Found them.
Here's a simple but very useful recon bolt lineup to retake a site. All you have to do is hug this corner here, aim at the tip of this bush, and shoot the recon bolt without any charge.
Revealing area. Found them.